Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 6 of the chapter Algebra, in which we will be continuing solving the questions from exercise 11.4. In our part 5, we solved up to the question number 1 of the exercise 11.4, where there were almost sub questions 5 in the question number 1. Now, question number 2 also has got 5 sub questions from A to E. We will solve one by one. Question number 2, change the following statements using expressions into statements in ordinary language. For example, given Salim scores R runs in a cricket match, Nalin scores R plus 15 runs. In ordinary language, Nalin scores 15 runs more than Salim. This is how this mathematical expression is expressed or is said in an ordinary language. Coming to the question A notebook costs rupees P. A book costs rupees 3p. Therefore, I say here we can say that a book costs rupees 3p, nothing but 3 times. So 3 into p means 3 times. A book costs 3 times the cost of a notebook. Cost of a notebook. This is how we express. Then coming to the question number 2, sub question B. Tony puts Q marbles on the table. He has 8 Q marbles in his box. So, we will express in terms of ordinary language statement this mathematical statement. Tony has 8 times. So, Tony has 8 times marbles of 8 times the number of marbles of 8 times the number of marbles. Tony has 8 times the number of marbles on the table in his box. So, this is the way we can express, or if you want to make it still simple sentence, box of Tony, it is a person, so we will write capital letter. Box of Tony has 8 times the number of marbles box of Tony has 8 times the number of marbles that are on the table. So, this way also we can express. So, telling the same mathematical form in ordinary language statement is very language oriented one. The one who has got bit of good language will feel comfortable in writing that simple sentence. Now, coming to the sub question C. Our class has n students. The school has 20 n students. So, I will say the strength of the school or the number of students in the school, the number of students, in the school is 20 times the number of students, 20 times the number of students that are in our class, or 20 times the number of students of our class, So, I used our because they said just our in their own class, like that. Next, coming to the question D, sub question D. Jaggu is Z years old. His uncle is 4Z years old and his aunt is 4Z minus 3 years old. Now, I will say Jaggu's uncle is 4 times as old as Jaggu's uncle is 4 times as old as Jaggu. That means age of uncle of Jaggu is 4 times the age of the Jaggu. Next, Jaggu's auntie is 3 years younger than the Jaggu's uncle. So, that means 3 years less than the age of Jaggu's uncle. Jaggu's uncle is 4 times the age of Jaggu. That is how the same thing can be expressed in terms of words or in terms of ordinary language. Coming to the sub question E. In an arrangement of dots, there are R rows and each row contains 5 dots. So, in an arrangement of dots, there are R rows. Each row contains 5 dots. So, in this question, in an arrangement of dots, there are R rows. That means we have got total number of we can say the total number of dots is 5 times the number of rows. So therefore, we will have total number of dots being 5 into r. So that same thing we expressed in terms of words. Now children, with this sub question E ends as well as main question 2 ends. Now let us take main question number 3. Children, in main question number 3 there are 3 sub questions. So again we will do one by one. Coming to the main question 3 and sub question A, given Munnu's age to be x years, can you guess what x minus 2 may show? So this hint also we have got. Think of Munnu's younger brother, maybe he must be younger brother of Munnu, whose age will be x minus 2. Now similarly, can you guess what is x plus 4 may show? What is 3x plus 7 may show? So here for this sub question A, we can it's an uncertain question. In fact, we can write any guess. For example, when it comes to the x plus 4, x plus 4 may show the age of Munnu's elder brother. Or I can say sister also. So elder brother or sister's age it may show. This is one thing. Coming to the second, 3x plus 7 may show the age of Munnu's father. So I can say it is the age of Munnu's father also, who is 7 years more than the 3 times the age of Munnu. This way we can say. Next, coming to the sub question B, given Sarah's age today to be y years. So here I can say this is a variable to be y years. Think of her age in the future or in the past. What will the following expressions indicate? So y plus 7, will it indicate future? Obviously. So y plus 7 indicates the age of Sarah after 7 years. So I say that it indicates after 7 years what will be the age of Sarah, that this y plus 7 indicates. Similarly, I can say second one, this y minus 3 indicates the age of Sarah three years ago. So 3 years ago means before. So similarly, I can say third one, y plus 4.5 indicates the age of Sarah after 4.5 years. We can say like this. So I am giving y minus 2.5 as a homework for you. So you do it on your own. Now coming to the sub question C. In this sub question C, given n students in the class like football, what may 2n show? What may n by 2 show? Now think of games other than football. Now you can say the number of students who like cricket or number of students who like cricket is twice the number of students who like football. So I can say 2n shows the number of students who like cricket. So I can stop up to there also, or I can like say with this sentence twice the number of students who like football. So with that also I can write. Now children, how will you say n by 2? What will you guess? Now I will write n by 2 shows the number of students who like WWF, or that word, some wrestling is there na, that WWF, beating game, or you can say boxing. So it may be my guess. So n by 2 shows the number of students who like WWF, or the same thing I can say half of the students, or half the number of students, half the number of students who like football likes boxing. So half the number of students who like football likes boxing. So this is another guess of mine. So sentence is up to you. Okay. So it's not a certain question, it's open-ended question. Anyone can write any other name of the game except football. So it's a open-ended question. So with this, exercise 11.4 ends, and I will wind up this session. So take care of yourself, children, and Jai Hind. Thank you.